Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main event of my 36-hour stream. This is Clash of the Hippo finals. It is TheViper against DauT. Two great performers. DauT. Let's take another look at the brackets. He did win. Whoops, that my face out of the. He did beat Bakti, then beat Jinghua. Today he beat Winchester. Quite convincingly, it was 4-0. Now let's take a look on the other side. We have TheViper beating ACCM, then sweeping Slam 4-0, and now against MBL 4-1. Two super strong performers. This has to be a great game and a great series overall. We will have it a best of 9, as you know it, Clash of the Hippo settings. And with me will be, for this great series, Mr. Ra himself. Ra.
Hey Nelly, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing great, obviously, as you saw before.
You're still alive. I didn't think you could do it.
Why? I'm so surprised how little faith people had in me. Like, why would I aim for it if I couldn't do it?
No, absolutely. Good job, man. And I'm surprised you have so much energy left. That's the big thing, but it's good. It sounds like you do.
I think I could have done 48 hours as well.
Yeah, well, you got a new target for next time.
Next time, yeah. Let's see where I'm flying then. Neely is in zombie mode and spec delay at 1 minute 30 seconds. And this is going to be sick. This will be the first map of the best of 9. We have 2 added home maps after game number 3. The loser, or the guy who is struggling at this time, is having a home map which cannot be Arabia. And then in game 5, we will have the home map of the other guy. This will be an interesting series. I'm so happy to have you with me, Ra. You already yesterday provided lots of inside information, calm and on-point analysis at all the times. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, this should be a really exciting series. The game I watched, the Viper, he seemed to be playing so flawless. I watched the MBL one, I watched the Slam one. So it's gonna be interesting to see if DauT can somehow pull it off.
Yeah, DauT didn't seem flawless, but he seemed like he always took something out of his head, and it wasn't always a rabbit. So let's jump into game number 1. It is the Hunts War here on Arabia. Both players in the grand final, the Viper against DauT. With me is Ra on the best of 9 series. The winner will get roughly $190, and I think the loser 70 or something like that. Viper struggling a bit finding his sheep, but that's all okay for now. Ra, tell me something about the maps. It looks like the Viper has a pretty open one, and MBL has like an aggressive one, but pretty tight together. DauT, I mean.
Yeah, well, maybe we can talk about the civs too. It looks like they both settled for Huns now, so nobody's going for the Chinese that we saw in some of the other matchups. But map-wise, yeah, Vipers was a bit more exposed there with the berries and the gold being forward there to DauT's. But they both have fairly open maps anyway. No, not a real big difference between the two, I would say.
Okay. DauT now going for the scout as well. Scouting with both villagers at home. A different approach to the Viper, who's sending one villager at the front and the second one scout to the front and the second scout to scout at home, even third and fourth scout. So we'll have the full surround at home. Now
yeah,
the first
check out the score difference right between the two. You can see a Viper did a lot more scouting so far. So
yeah. Minimap
big
is
time,
just brutal.
Right? And we kind of saw actually Viper doing this against Slam too. I mean, we noticed it, right, where he has so much more scouted than Slam did, so it pays off later on.
Viper now going for more scouts, trying to get food only, dropping some food to get more villager production, having his mill now both being at 5 military. And it seems like both players kind of chilling it out. Camping at home with their scouts.
Yeah, DauT's finally starting to scout Viper, so he's gonna get an idea of what Viper's doing, but probably assumed he's doing scouts anyway. It looks like he just found the boar, so he's not really gonna try and do anything about it. Walks past it.
Did Viper actually find his second boar?
Viper just did. I mean, he's scouting around with the sheep.
Now the sheep did find the boar. Okay, makes sense. Maybe
he's got an idle TC for a really long time though, eh? Viper does.
Yeah. That's something.
A whole villager behind.
Yeah, but he has bloodlines. That's a strategy he has been going for in several games before, delaying the villager and going for early bloodlines and now taking the first fight, and it worked out pretty well for him so far. Let's see if he can do damage again. This time DauT has a pretty tight map and will not lose any villagers, but since the Viper has a great scouting.
That there's bloodlines, otherwise he would have taken that fight, right? So he's aware of it, and that's half the battle, just being aware.
Yeah, and DauT now going for bloodlines as well, but he's ahead by one scout. So, yeah, he would take the fight. Let's see. The Viper is going back, and this seems like one of the better starts for DauT here. Let's see if the Viper is just trying to be annoying. Now trying to take the fight, doing some nice damage. The Viper is now going back, knows that he's one scout behind, and both have bloodlines, so just going back, trying to catch up on the scout amount, and then maybe trying to reinforce.
DauT seems like he's in a good position, eh? Viper's early bloodline didn't really pay off that much, and he's a villager or two behind as a result. So that's good. That's good news for DauT.
And soon the TC will be completely idle. Sheep running out. I think he is -2 sheep, as it seems. Not going for deers just yet. Now the big engagement here is 8 against 8 with one
but
coming.
DauT has got the hill. DauT had the hill, I think, for most of the fight.
Not really.
Oh, okay. Looks like that's not the case. He's running back now.
So that's a very good engagement here for the Viper at the start. Behind by 2 villagers now, 2 scouts ahead. Make that 3.
Oh, that was a mistake from DauT. He thought he could pick off a low HP scout, and that wasn't the case. But the Viper is getting more and more hits, and those really hurt, eh? Those hits as you're trying to run away. It's that's what makes the fight even worse.
And indeed, let's see the Viper now catch up one villager. DauT kind of skipping some here. Maybe should wall his wood now, and it seems like the villager just got the message, save our souls. He's trying to wall some closer to TC. Now scouts coming in. Let's see, DauT is taking the small fight for now. The Viper is hurting the villagers, but needs to go back now, since DauT has reasonable numbers as well. The Viper is at 8 military, having his archery range up now, and is going for some archers. Let's see how many he is going. And DauT is going the eco approach route, and is going for double with X.
Yeah, this is really interesting too, because Viper is starting to add the archers, and DauT is not. And that's something I'm really curious about, is especially when you don't have a barracks and neither player is doing spearmen, is it worth it to just keep kind of going for the scouts, or is it worth it to add the archers, right?
That's a big question. I'm a big archer fan, but players seem to go for spearmen. I don't like the immobility of them. Let's see both players patrolling in, lots of low HP scout in there as well. I think this will be a pretty even fight. It seems like the Viper is microing a bit, and as I said, I think this might end even. Oh, actually, that was a very good fight for DauT, ending up 3-7 scouts here. What did happen here?
I think Viper had a lot of very low HP scouts, right, from the previous fights. So I think he microed better than DauT, but yeah, it just didn't work out for him. And like I said, DauT kept adding scouts, right? So DauT pumped more scouts out than Viper did so far. Viper has gone for the archers instead. I'm really not sure. I'm kind of a scout fan, actually. If you're going scouts and you get them all the upgrades and everything.
When DauT maybe is coming back, okay. Viper now
he should keep engaging. DauT should keep engaging.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, he definitely can kick those villagers off the berries. Being very careful.
Now defense upgrade for the Viper coming in for his scouts. At the moment he only has 4 and villager count is 2 ahead for DauT. Let's see if that maybe is 1 pretty soon. Those 3 archers a bit annoying,
I think
but
DauT can take that fight, right? I don't know why he's scared of fighting those villagers. Just, you know, don't run under the town center, but he can definitely take the fight.
maybe thinks he's getting lured too much into the town center there. Now the Viper with +1 defense is going for gold. Oh god,
Yeah,
there's so much
DauT
army.
hasn't seen it yet. That's very, very ballsy from Viper going for that gold, eh? And so close to the scouts, but he's kind of lucky DauT hasn't seen it.
Look at the kill death statistics, Ra. It's 12-5 here.
Oh man, DauT, you gotta keep up that pressure.
Yes. Is it an option to go for the kill for the archer range? I don't think so.
No, he should be going for the gold. He should be going for the lumber. I mean, Viper can't do anything to stop him right now, right? The difference is so big. Even if Viper tries to have, you know, 6, 7, 8 villagers help with the fight, DauT would still come out ahead. He's got so many scouts out, right?
He's going in now.
And he's getting the armor.
Cannot
He's
wall.
getting the armor.
Oh god, and that's a good engagement now. So climbed up. Obviously, lots of low HP scouts here as well. So
he's not gonna take it until he gets the armor, and once he gets the armor, then, you know, villagers start doing two attack against the scouts, right? So that becomes a really big deal.
So that's 12 scouts here. Let's see if he can snipe some. Now the upgrade finishes and now he's going in against the villagers. He's running away from the scouts, trying to lure them. And it seems like he is killing some villagers. Now ahead by 6 and is running away, lured some away. And is going in again now. That's just great micro here by DauT. And let's see if we can find some more villagers. Ahead by 7 villagers now, running around more and more and being so annoying. Even military count and just brutal advantage here for DauT. And this is looking super good for our very old rusty player who is always late but shows great performances.
But that was really risky. I think those fights were kind of risky. He risked, you know, throwing away his advantage, fighting at multiple spots and all that stuff. I don't know, and he's not that ahead of military anymore, right?
Yeah, but now he's ahead by 8 villagers. He killed so much here in the wood. And the Viper didn't know. He needed to catch up with scouts. So he actually built a second stable and skipped some villagers. So I think DauT is in a pretty good position. Now going for 2 archery ranges as well. Nice lumber camp. Now going for wheelbarrow. Let's see. Is DauT trying to take this fight? Not now. Watchtower even for the Viper. How did he manage to get that much stone?
Yeah, good question, because I didn't really see him mining a lot of stone either. But now that I click on one of the stone piles, it is down to 260 from 350. So he did mine quite a bit.
Lots more villagers going down, and I think DauT will leave with very little army, but with 10 villagers advantage.
Yeah, he doesn't really need to pick up
When
any
is
more
at the gold
villagers.
as well?
I don't think he should be going for more villagers, to be honest. He just needs to maintain the army advantage more than anything. But he's gonna pick off 1 or 2 more, maybe?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, one more. Or not.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I think he should just maintain that army advantage though, and if you're 10 villagers ahead, that's it. You've won the economy game. You just need to keep your army ahead and you win the game, basically. This is a really good spot. You know, DauT is in a really good spot, I would say.
Stable. I love how the Fulke looks from Viper. So, picture perfect. But, sorry for that. Okay, now DauT going for a second stable as well. Has a nice amount of archers going for forging. I think he has fletching. Yes, he does.
Where's Viper gonna go?
I think he just pushed the
right
middle.
or left. Yeah, that's. Oh man, this is dangerous for
DauT
DauT. This
misses.
this is so
Can he
dangerous
get some
right
walls
now.
up? No, he's coming back. And this is a maybe game deciding fight. The Viper has the hill now. It's 23-20 military in favor of the Viper. He's parking at a very good spot there. Let's see how DauT tries to engage this. It seems like now with all his archers, and this looks like the maybe game deciding fight if the Viper would win this convincingly, but it seems like DauT is having enough, the small numbers for the Viper, but that's a lot of reinforcement, and it's closer to DauT, and it seems like pretty even for now. It's
Viper's
still
got it.
Oh, the Viper
Viper's
got it, you
the
say?
fight.
I'm not 100% sure. Still seems like a pretty even fight. And
Okay,
Viper's retreating.
DauT's got it. Yes.
DauT's got it.
What a really tight fight, man. Honestly, that was so close. That could have been the game changer. I mean, it was the game changer. So I think DauT's got the game now. If he lost that fight, Viper would have had a chance.
Yeah. Oh, what a great defense there by DauT, and God, is DauT playing good again. What a sick fight. Now second archery range coming in from the Viper. DauT is going for the raid. Is he going for the gold? Is he going for the wood? I think going for the wood would be a bit easier, since there's no tower there and he has enough archers to shoot over the walls. Yeah.
Third stable from DauT, so he's really going all in. He's not gonna stop, right?
And he's walled at home as well, so even if the Viper's trying to come in, there's just army waiting for him.
That's awesome. Only thing going for Viper is he's got the tower and the walls kind of protecting him a little bit. But once DauT goes with his
the Viper now coming in,
archers,
will snack 1-2 villagers for himself. Oh, is he? Yeah, one villager should be down. Oh, no! What? How did that happen? That was just mismicroed by the Viper there. Now third archery range coming in as well. And this seems a bit like this game will end with at least one player being in feudal age. Some ratings now of the Viper. Does he want to take this engagement? Is trying to go for the hill?
Definitely not. His scouts are low HP, DauT's are full HP. DauT also has +1 attack on Viper too. Which makes a bit of a big deal, right? Difference between doing 5 and 4 damage.
Indeed, let's see, more scouts coming in, and now military count is dead even, with 27 against 27. DauT now going for padded archer armor, so his army will get even stronger, but just the economy is a big story. 55 to 40 villagers. Look at this big army of Viper here, and he's trying to go for the kill at the moment. He has the deficit of 6 units. DauT now waiting for more.
This can be a bad fight for Viper. DauT should have engaged a bit earlier. DauT should have engaged to kind of lure him into fighting while he was... Oh, and he went the wrong way.
Oh, and he's on the cliff now! And those houses are trapped! And the Viper's 2 upgrades behind. This might be the game-ending fight!
Why did he go that way?
Oh no, that might have been a misclick, or maybe he didn't scout correctly. Maybe he can still win this fight with the numbers, but no, that's just the game-ending fight, I believe. There's so much army of DauT, and DauT will take the first win here against the Viper in the grand finals of Clash of the Hippo. What a great game!
Wow. That was a pretty nice, pretty intense game. There was that one big fight that DauT won, the second fight that they basically had, and that kind of turned the game, I would say.
Sweet move here by DauT. Is he maybe struggling, the Viper? So... it was a big GG for sure. Better eco there for DauT, and God, that looked crisp by him. That looked so sharp in every regard.
Yeah, he lost the first fight, and he looked like he's gonna be a little bit behind. And then he won the second fight, and he was just in complete control of the game after.
I think my Woobly might have crashed. Yeah, but I can easily come back. Whew, what is thick thing going on here? Clash of the Hippo Grand Finals here. The Viper being behind 1-0 against DauT. Next map coming up will be Continental. I think the Viper will go for Japanese. What will DauT pick? Your predictions, Ra.
Yeah, Japanese seems less civilization based on some of the games that I watched. So let's see if they both go for it.
It's a best of 9, guys. Spec delay down to 130. Whew. That was a very good boy. Neely is a sad boy. Why should I be? Or did anyone else see Evanescence in my playlist? Yes, I even did play it before. Lots of important people watching here as well. Lux in the watchers, Paladin in the one of the spectators as well. Spec delay now down to 30 seconds. Let's see what we can be doing. Still need to fill 3.5 hours, so they need to get something done. Okay, so both players going for Japanese here in the second match. Archery range upgrade, archery range start here for the Viper. Let's see what DauT is going for. This is Continental. This is the grand finals of Clash of the Hippo. With me is Ra, and yeah, we are both not surprised by Japanese, but we are a bit surprised that DauT is going very aggressively here with one
Yeah,
villager.
look at that villager. That's big, man. And the other thing I was gonna mention is that this map is not your typical continental map. They're connected in 2 different spots. So a lot of room for aggression. Anyway, there's some scout fighting going on right now. Oh, and they're both trying to grab the hill. Viper's kind of winning that, I think. But yeah, definitely Viper's got more HP. DauT's gonna lure the scout away and take the villager the other side. So pretty clever from him. Let's see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna try and drop an archery range? But he's definitely not heading in the right direction, I think. What do you think?
I'm not really sure. It seems like a sneaky archery range, but yeah, the Viper's just going for archers to do direct damage here. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, really odd decision to walk that way. I guess he doesn't see the map the way we do, but anyway, let's see how this goes for him.
Let's go into the point of view of DauT. What does he see? He knows, no, he knows that the Viper's over here. He sees the boar, he sees a stone spot.
Yeah, but look at Viper. He's already got 2 archers sitting so close to DauT's space.
And flashing.
So, yeah, so
he will do some bit damage.
Sneak attacks kind of work well if the other guy's not expecting them, not doing any army, blah blah blah. But in this case, I think he would have been better off just playing normal, right? Because DauT's got his archer range up just now,
yeah,
and Viper's already got 4 archers.
Yeah, I think DauT was anticipating the Viper to wall.
Yeah, wall and DauT, boom.
Genau. Exactly that. And he... yeah, just wanted to sneak that out, but couldn't do that because the Viper is now going just for aggression, and it's looking super good for the Viper here. Surrounding both angles now, and yeah, just shutting down the wood completely. And there's only 7 HP on the scout from DauT, so he can't even clear that up. Now 2 archery ranges in the back there.
And I'm gonna say that's like, sometimes you look at what a player did and you're like, oh man, you know, such a genius, but it's all a bit of luck, right? It depends on what your opponent ends up doing, and sometimes you end up looking really smart, and sometimes you end up doing like you did the wrong strategy. And ooh, DauT loses a villager right there.
And he will lose more. Like, how can he... I think that's GG.
Yeah,
he cannot get wood seriously. Like he's now trying to do some damage to the Viper, but DauT will not have...
with some skirmishers soon, I would think.
Yeah, and he can just do stragglers, he can just reposition his villagers. Viper's now even building a dog. Maybe he will cancel that one.
They'll put up 2 archery ranges, which is kind of useless. He's definitely not going to be able to pump out of 2 archery ranges, right?
Well, Skirm's now coming home. That's his last chance.
Not for long.
Well, they're closing the distance now.
See, actually, what's interesting is DauT somehow is really ahead in terms of villager count. I don't know how that happened.
Well, again, the Viper going for full aggression mode. And, yeah, putting a lot of value on the amount of army he's getting out. Oh, and this one archer could get so many villager kills here. Could get 1. Could get 2. Could get
for the right third
3.
one. Yes.
Oh god, what a great micro here.
That is brutal.
With this hill and some micro.
I don't think that was great micro. I think that was a really smart archer.
Yeah, something.
Oh, he's gonna get the 4th actually. Now it's good micro. Ah, brutal. Brutal.
So one archer getting 4 kills here. And a Hippo getting a skirm kill. DauT is now going for a dog as well. Viper is super safe at home, building his first fishing ship already out. And
but why is the villager count so close still?
Well, the Viper's 2 ahead. Yeah, I think he's just
the DauT lost a lot of villagers.
Sacking the villager production to get out fletching.
Because DauT lost 5 villagers, but the villager count is only the villager difference is only 2, like you said. Well, 1 now.
It's even, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is. Maybe the Viper is just trying to throw people off.
Throwing away games, you think?
No. I mean throwing them off by just doing weird strategies, like kind of all-in-ish. Like, I will not build villagers, will invest into army and will kill a lot of you, and it's much tougher for you to judge the situation than for me.
Because Viper's got a scout right now, and if he uses it, he can pick off those 4 skirmishers almost for free. Yeah. This scout's gonna be a huge game changer in my opinion.
Let's see, he has to be in the front, shouldn't fall back too much, or he will get some damage. And getting the first scout for himself, I think DauT should maybe even have taken the fight there. Because now it's just free damage. But he might get home with...
He's gonna lose 1 more at least. Maybe 2 more if he aims for the low HP one.
Whoops, scout going down. So, gets home with some HP and just getting them into the TC now, trying to heal up. Viper behind by 2.
Both are fishing now, so...
And reasonable fishing for sure.
DauT's got nothing to defend at home. Viper's getting the 2nd archer there now, so with 2 archers you can do a bit of damage against villagers.
That's true. Let's see, and obviously some of those villagers are still hurt from the raid before. Now trying to get in some fights, and even hurt villagers getting sent to the front there. Now 2 skirms, the super hurt skirms from before, going to the front. Let's see, more going down. 1 skirm, 0 skirms.
And this
the 2
looks
villagers.
Really bad again, eh?
It's looking good for the Viper indeed. And more great micro coming up. Lots of low HP villagers trying to get the walls up, but this villager will go down.
Yeah, that wall came too late. He's gonna try a wall further back, but that's too late as well, I think.
He could run through. Oh, and that's only minimal damage out there. There's just nothing for DauT to defend. Now building a blacksmith at home. That's not really the thing you want to build here. But he's at the base of...
Yeah, he's got some forward archers. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if he can get lucky and Viper doesn't notice in time. Oh, no, never mind.
Well, the Viper has 4 archers and a skirmisher there as well. And +1/+1. Only now fletching kicking in for DauT. I think Viper should even spread out his skirms and archers again.
Yeah, Viper can defend this now. He's got the 2nd skirmisher heading there, so I think he can defend it easily.
Especially with the help of the TC.
Yeah, even head on, I mean, he can take it.
And at the moment it's 2 fish advantage for DauT, if we compare that. So... that's a small advantage, but not the most important one.
Yeah, a
Villager
lot of
count.
idols though, right? A lot of idols on his wood and all that.
Had
Got
to
no
run
berries.
He had to run so much there.
Anyway, DauT is doing surprisingly well so far, right? I thought he'd be even further behind, but yeah, he's still hanging in there.
Yeah, mostly because... Oh, let's see. DauT is now trying to chase with his villagers, might lose one, and the Viper is actually clicking up to Castle Age. That might be one of the reasons. The archers should focus the villagers now, and the skirms should fight against the skirms, and that's exactly what the Viper is doing. That's a perfect micro here. Perfect micro. And yeah, 2 villagers going down and evening this skirm fight. That's just so brutal. Look, DauT has 19 food, and the Viper is like 40% Castle Age already. So that will be one of our scenarios where DauT is trying to do some sneaky things. DauT will be running, maybe the Viper will be running, maybe lose 1 villager, and the moment he reaches Castle Age, DauT will just instantly GG.
Yeah, let's see. He's kicked them off gold for now, so that's something, but I don't know how long that's gonna last for.
Yeah, but he has another gold as well in the back, which will be absolutely uncontested. DauT knows, okay, this guy has some expos still left. Fire ship would be brutal, and yeah, it's not like DauT had 300 food and can somehow get onto castle. He's stuck at 30 food, and doesn't have his whole food income are the 7 fishing ship. Yeah.
He's milled the deer now and the fish, but that's anyway. It's not gonna kick in for a while. Let's see if he calls it.
Not yet. Was trying to get some more expos, but Viper just running away far enough, getting botkin or getting crossbows. Now that's a good food income for sure. Maybe DauT is trying to get some palisades off. Yeah, it seems like. Yeah, maybe DauT thinks he's controlling
now.
all the gold spots.
No, I checked. He can see that there's a back gold, so I don't know. Maybe he's just hoping he can make something happen. But he's probably gonna call it soon.
Yeah. More expos coming out now. Oh, and even expos behind there. Viper now going for Bowsaw already.
Have a look at DauT's base. He's putting up 2 more archery ranges. So
that's weird.
He's never planning on going up. He just thinks he can somehow outmass Viper.
And how is that working out for him?
Not too well. He just dropped 6 or 7 units. So. Well, he's gonna pick off some now.
Yeah, that's true. So he has the numbers, but
Viper went straight for his economy. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, and there's no complete walls. There are
He's
some
trying.
walls and some skirms, but yeah, just no chance. Market coming up now for the Viper. Most likely to buy 100 stone. Nice redock by the Viper as well. Really making his fishing ship there more efficient. DauT still stuck at 100 food.
Actually, I would have preferred.
DauT only now coming with double bit X as well.
I would have preferred if Viper did a Siege Workshop instead of that market. Do mangonels and try and finish the game.
Maybe he wanted to go the safe route.
Yeah, probably.
Now buying 100 stone. We can see the TC getting dropped pretty soon. Let's see. Oh, this might be a trap. Yep. DauT will get
Successful.
those expos.
And he didn't lose a single unit, or maybe lost 1.
That's a nice clear up. Where is the TC of the Viper coming in?
Stables coming up for Viper, so there's too many skirmishers to deal with. That's a good move.
Yeah.
And he's got the food for it for sure, right? Because of all the fishing ships. Actually, I'm surprised Viper hasn't gotten out a single fire ship yet, eh? That's a pretty big mistake on his part, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, the skirmish is now closing the distance. Maybe they can clear up all the expos, but no, the Viper's just retreating. And once he gets
them in.
Yeah, once he gets 2 knights out, he will just clear everything of the skirms there.
Or maybe he doesn't need to lure them in, he's picking them off one at a time.
Let's see. Going back now. 2 knights, even +2 defense armor. That's a bit of an overkill even. And let's see if DauT will take the fight or if he will instant GG. No, he was trying. Oh, he has a nice amount of archers, so maybe trying to do some damage. Hippo now coming in for Viper, so not slipping there as well. Trying to pick up those 2 knights, may be able to, since he has
but 2 more
nice
coming in.
Those
army's
2
gonna get wiped out.
They have +2 defense now, and there's just bye-bye for DauT's army and bye-bye for DauT's hopes to win this game.
What did you think about that game?
Well, I think it was just rock, paper, scissors, and DauT lost the rock, paper, scissors. He was hoping for the Viper to go for walls again and water, and then sneak a villager, and then he would have been like, if the Viper goes for water, the DauT sneaks in some archers, kills villagers, and yeah, he would be the greatest.
I think DauT still played pretty well, considering the fact that the strategy backfired against him, like you said, like, you know, tough luck kind of thing.
Yeah. So I have to click that through because they don't know what map to play. Game number 4. Aren't we at game number 3 or only? That was Continental, right?
That was game number 2.
Yeah, that was game number 2, genau. Exactly. Game 3 is Gold Rush. Game 4, Game 5 are home maps. Oh, let me spec!
That's not good. I have to rejoin.
No.
Oh, okay, no. Put myself at spectator or not?
No, you can't at this point. I think you gotta rejoin Vubli, and you might have to do it with even a different nickname. Weird bug. I don't know if that's ever gotten fixed. Or ask him to come back for you.
Yeah, I did. I joined after now, so I can tell them directly. Flash before build a wall. Yeah. Okay. Now I spec'd myself and he spec'd me, so I got down, up, down, upped, and now finally I made nothing and he spec'd me, so that's fine. $178 spectators in the game, 1.5k on the stream. Probably Membrio streams some as well. I'm not sure if Katsuni is streaming as well.
Yeah, Katsuni was streaming. I was watching his stream earlier.
We have a Russian streamer as well. Oh, I'm not sure if Membrio is actually streaming.
Yeah, I think he gave up and Katsuni took over.
Why?
I don't know, because Katsuni is the best caster ever, probably.
Okay, makes sense, makes sense.
So what's the map now?
It is Gold Rush.
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I saw that Goth game. I didn't watch the full series between MBL and Viper, but I caught one or two of the games. I caught the Goth game. That looked like an exciting game.
It indeed was.
Let's see if one of these guys tries out Goth now, or if they're both gonna go for the Mayans, Britons.
Mamp has computer issues. Feels bad, man. Game keeps crashing. Oh, and then on a Sunday.
Did you hack
Can't
him
get
so you
worse.
can take all his viewers?
What do you mean?
Saying less competitions, get all the viewers.
Well, kind of is an unspoken competition. I try to keep it not as a competition, but there is like a weird meter. So, but let's focus on the game that would be best for us, because this is game number 3, Clash of the Hippo Finals. Let's do that off. And this is Gold Rush. This is the Viper against DauT. Viper going for Britons, DauT going for Marians. And this time DauT's map is so much more open compared to the time before. And now the Viper has a very good map. Going
Viper's
for 2
good.
villager archery range and early walls.
You know,
This is Jingwa style.
I really like what Viper does. He doesn't just rush his first building. I kind of noticed the first few games I watched, because there's really no point in trying to rush that fast. Some players even like put their buildings in really awkward spots and, you know, behind their TC or whatever. He actually puts the buildings in one spot, right? To, you know, make it work towards his wall later on.
Yeah. Strategic positions, yeah, so much better. I couldn't agree more. Especially MBL, I've seen him blocking wood, blocking his berries. I think blocking his berries like 2 or 3 times already.
It's not that big of a deal to get the archer out, you know, 10 seconds faster to be. I don't think. Especially if the archer comes out on the wrong side, you know, behind your TC, not towards your enemy.
Yeah.
He's gotta walk anyway.
So the Viper, I think, isn't he lacking sheep? There's 6 sheep. No. Okay, 8 sheep. Yeah. So he will wall for the left hand side and have out to the right hand side. DauT. Let's take a look what he's going for. He is going for 3 archers and no fletching so far. He is heavily housed. The Viper checking if that's a straggler or not. It is not, since same category. If it's a straggler, there's another heading on the both forestry, and look at this straggler would be oak forestry.
You give him too much credit, he probably just misclicked.
No, I'm very sure that he...
Actually, you know what he's doing? He's making sure the villager doesn't stay idle. So he's chopping some wood with it.
Okay. Just wanted to drop some infos. So let's see. 3 archers still for DauT. Now going for the 4th one. 5 archers for the Viper, who's now coming in. He has fletching and maybe can snipe a villager. Can maybe deny some deers and a boar. Let's see what he can do. DauT doesn't see anything just yet. Oh, and that villager of DauT will most likely die. Let's see if Viper sees it. The boar, he should, he could, but not sure that he did. No, he didn't. So the boar will now come here and will just safely go home. Or the Viper sees it. Maybe he can snipe that villager, 22
He's
HP.
definitely gonna snipe it.
Bop.
And he might get another one if he saw it. Oh, he's gonna take the boar. Nice, I like that.
Sweet.
I didn't see enough players doing that actually.
So that's a great start here for the Viper. Ahead by 2 villagers and sniping the boar. And those are the 10 seconds while you're building your archery range earlier. But yeah, DauT just not going for blacksmith. Now pressing the blacksmith with 4 villagers. And having 2 skirms out as well. So now going for fletching. Let's see. Villager 25 HP, 13 HP. Let's see. DauT, the Viper still not on gold, so that will be skirmishes now after the archers. Let's see how he will engage. Trying to get the archer, trying to go up now. Not getting a lot of damage, although a lot of arrows were actually fired. One villager ahead for the Viper after he killed 2. Maybe close to 2 villages ahead. DauT has more military. DauT has the same upgrades. Let's see if the Eagle getting low HP, but Viper is losing the arts and exchange. Maybe some house walling over here, and oh no, archery range walling. And then the Viper has walled like 90% of his whole map. Does DauT know where the Viper is actually living? No, he does not.
Yeah, DauT has no clue how good Viper's map is or anything like that, so bit of a big deal. And you can see DauT can never really truly wall off because his gold is always going to be exposed. He doesn't have any good gold in the back that he can wall off safely.
Can you tell me where you are? DauT still didn't scout him. Yeah, looked around this area. Did know, okay, there's a stone with Viper, but not trying to run around. Let's see if the villager can finish the walls. Need only to build another house here and then should be fine. Trying to scout this area. Viper is. Might need to sacrifice the skirm to finish the speed wall, the house wall here. And now, oh, that were a lot of hippos actually attacking there. Lots of micro being needed by the Viper. He's still behind in a very good position now, building the mill so that he can get the deers and the shellfish. Obviously the fastest food income for villagers. What are most players going for now? Oh, DauT is going for lots of stone.
Yeah, Viper is going up too, so that's kind of interesting. Like, he completely stopped making army. Well, he added one skirmisher now, but he just added it in the second archery range. So what he's doing is he put one unit in each archery range because he just wants to kind of trick DauT. He doesn't want DauT to know if he's stopping military production or not. So little things like that, you'll see those, you know, those experts kind of doing it. Mind games.
Hashtag mind games. So, but no room for DauT's hashtag mind games. He's at 50 food and losing his Eagle Warrior now. DauT has a lot of army, 12 army overall, and is having 5 villagers on stone here. What for?
Yeah, that's a really tough one. I don't know why he's got villagers on stone this early. I mean, I understand later on he's gonna need to drop a castle, but I would imagine right now he wants to focus on going up. But ooh, looks like he just sold and bought food, so he's gonna buy his way to Castle Age, and then he's gonna put up a castle after, I guess. That's
okay. I've heard worse ideas, but still, it will take him so much time, and those 2 more farms would have been so much more efficient than actually sending the 6 villages on stone here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the statistics, and Viper got 2100 food so far, and DauT only got 1400 food. So obviously,
wow, whole 700 food, and DauT invested so much into archers as well, into skirmishes. Now selling wood, buying food.
yeah, that's kind of tough to blame him for that, eh? Because he had a much tougher map to work with, and it's, you know, how much army do you make? You make too little and you risk being overrun, and you make too many and you can't get in and attack your opponent. So
yeah,
it's hard when you're going wall against no wall.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say. That's a big problem. There's no wall against wall.
You gotta make just the right amount. You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose your base, and you know you don't want to overbuild. So and after you get the right amount, you don't really get any reward. You're just not behind, basically, right?
Yeah, it's so brutal.
That's the power of the walls. You have to make the right guess, and you don't get rewarded for it. That just means you survive a bit longer.
Yeah, so true. So the Viper now reaching Castle Age any second. DauT behind. Solid 2 minutes. And let's see what Viper is actually going for here. He's having... oh, he's sending villagers offensively, so that will be a siege workshop, I'd assume. And some Expo botkin arrow action. That siege workshop will be placed at another spot. Let's see. Lots of arrows flying now. it's just a good engagement here for the Viper. DauT needs to retreat. And I wanted to do a list of what if they all picked. Hans, Yaps, Brits, Maya. Okay, now I'm back. And back
Let's see
is
where he's
also
gonna
Viper.
drop the castle, and right in
Just
front
in
of
front.
the
But that's
Now
not
that-
protecting his gold.
Yeah, that was gonna be my comment. That doesn't really protect his gold, right? So I don't know how good it is in that regard, but he should put a villager on a siege workshop ASAP too, in my opinion.
The Viper doesn't know about the second bad gold spot of DauT here. Skir's now clearing up the army of DauT. Warsaw for DauT, so he's going the
He's
eco
really
approach,
behind now,
or
eh?
defend approach. And
Half the population.
yeah,
That's
but that's
a really
because
big
of
deal.
military 20 to none.
Yeah, but the military is a big deal because it's not like he can wall off and ignore the military. He's got to protect that gold somehow. He's got to take the middle at some point, so it's gonna be a tough game for him.
I wanted to say siege workshop because I felt like this was a clear decision, but actually it's a university for DauT coming up here.
I don't understand why he's still delaying the siege workshop. That's pretty crazy for me.
Sending all his villagers around. Let's see, does he have enough stone for another castle? 300 stone at the moment. And I think between market and blacksmith, oh, the mangonel actually getting some damage against the castle there. I think in between blacksmith and market, the archers and the mangonel could squeeze through.
And I think this university is a huge mistake because like ballistics for 6 bloom archers is not gonna be a game changer. If you had like 30-40 units still alive, okay, I can kind of understand, but ballistics for 6 units is not a big deal.
And the Viper already has ballistics, and look how those arrows are flying. And maybe
see a
even
good
more
game
villagers
really soon.
going down. The scout still has 21 HP, and maybe the archers now splitting, some killing in the top, some killing in the south. And this is 45 villagers to 26. This might be an instant GG. Now the clear up from DauT pretty soon, but the villager count is just so brutal. And the Viper is only going for villager kills here.
Yeah, I thought he could have cleared off those plumes, to be honest. With a bit of nice micro, you know.
Maybe
He's
he
doing it
could.
now.
He is doing it now indeed. Let's see. He has like 10 expos out as well. Let's see. This troop will get at least one more villager. Oh no, I think he will get like 2 more villagers. Maybe even at the gold. Oh yeah, and it's just like DauT is trying to run around. Oh god, and those expos are stuck now. Those
Yeah.
Kumdaches and GG by DauT.
Huge population difference. And Viper was already booming with a second TC2, something we didn't really
As
point
well.
out.
Okay, so what went wrong here for DauT? It was just the first attack, right?
Yeah, I think it was a really tough map for him, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
And the first attack put him behind. Once you're behind and the other guy's wall 2 on top of it, what can you do, right?
Yeah, not much. Especially if the Viper is not losing any of his units. And it's obviously even more depressing.
Even the first attack you can kind of blame on the map, right? Because the map was so open and he was trying to figure out how to
But
start
Laufcheng
walling it off.
would have had closed walls by that time.
Absolutely, but he's Chinese, so got an advantage there.
He can make it happen. Again, I heard the launch sign, but Woobly is not showing me anything. Should I restart Woobly? Well, it won't hurt, right?
They did launch. They're in the game right now, but the
Yeah,
countdown didn't start.
I did hear it, but I can't see it. I think restarting Firefox would not hurt for me. Trying to close some tabs now. 1.4k viewers enjoying the show, I hope. And let's open back Woobly. Trying to get back in. And this is the finals we have been looking for. What is the whole map list? the map pool. Eldorado, Continental, Chaos Pit. It's 5 maps, not Arabia. Eldorado, Medi, Chaos Pit, Continental, and Gold Rush. So now this DauT's home map to pick out of: Eldorado, Mediterranean, Chaos Pit, Continental, or Gold Rush. Ra, what would you recommend if you were the coach of?
Oh man, that's really tough.
DauT?
I don't know what kind of map DauT would have an advantage on, to be honest. Because Viper is a really well-rounded player, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard
Well,
to pick a map against him.
Thing is, now we are thinning out the civilizations as well. So if you now think, okay, there will be Medi coming up, but I don't want to play against this Vikings on Medi. And repeat those still for home maps, right? For the whole series. Yeah, no repeats for the civilizations for the whole series as well. So Viper and DauT making that clear. Now going into the home map of DauT. And so, for example, if you don't want to play against Viper if he picks Vikings, but you think like, if he doesn't pick Vikings, I have a good chance, you could pick Mediterranean, because he can't pick Vikings twice. So we just today had a new viewer record on Will Be Official.
Oh, that's cool. What's the record?
Sure.
Is this it? 1400?
No. I think like 4K or something, 4.5K.
Oh wow, how did that happen?
We got hosted for 3.9K.
Oh, that's amazing. Who did that? Which other game?
I think DauT 2.
Oh, that's really good. That's good to hear. Like, get the game getting more exposure to people who don't know about it, and maybe they'll pick it up and try it out.
Yeah, with 250 more followers, 4 brand new subs, lots of donations, and
that's good.
I still got 4 more hours to come. Wagamama saw the Jaguar Rush video and then hosted us. 221 during my stream now. That makes me happy throughout the last 33 hours. Jaguar Rush video seems to be the killer. And you know who else is a killer?
Viper.
Indeed. Am I not in the room?
I'm watching. So the game started and we have Chinese against Aztecs.
Oh, then I better jump in as well. It's 2-1 for the Viper.
I don't know about Aztecs against Chinese.
I still don't see the map.
Man, oh
now
man,
we're
I
jumping.
think this is tough. I think this is tough for the Aztecs.
So this is, we are catching up instantly. This is the home map of DauT, who's now playing Eldorado. The Viper is picking Chinese, and DauT is playing Aztecs. So that's a weird choice indeed.
You know why this is Chinese is such a good pick for this? Is because you have those fish by your town center. So that means you can get food very fast. So even though you're starting with less food as Chinese, you're starting with 3 villagers and they're working at like twice the normal speed, right? So it's almost like having 6 villagers extra. It's really good.
Yeah, so Chinese start is so much better. Obviously in the long run, Aztecs are pretty nice as well. But not having scouts does really hurt.
Look at the
Especially
pop
when it comes
difference
to-
already.
The pop difference at 3, obviously. Oh, actually, military. I didn't see the military, so now, and DauT's Eagle Warrior will go down against the Feudal Scout here. He's trying to do some damage, but the Viper is just going down. And now he already has 5 military, 4 extra scouts out. And now just killing all the stragglers. The Viper's just... Stop this shit. He's just scouting around for stragglers. And oh god, this is looking so good for the Viper. That shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, this I don't know how DauT's gonna recover from this.
How's DauT getting
I don't know
on
what
board?
his plan is.
So what he's actually
Yes.
doing, he can see that an enemy is going on that tree. He's building a palisade over it, and then the tree is destroyed. As you can see, now there's no tree anymore. And that's what the player in yellow now is doing here, the Viper. So, and now there's no trees close to the TC of DauT. I'll play on blue, and well, my whole build depending on those. I'm GG now. GG. No, it's just 11. Good. And villager 8 HP. Let's take a look at the wood count of DauT. He's actually building a market now? He's complaining. Ah, he wanted to
He was
go
going for a
fast
fast
castle.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he was gonna go for fast castle and eagles probably. You know, I don't know if you played back in zone how long ago you've been playing for, but they used to call it clue.
The clue.
Yeah.
Exactly,
So I haven't seen that strategy for a very, very, very long time. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think he can make it to Castle Age, man. There's no way. He's got to get. I don't even know what the point of putting that market is. He's gonna have to buy some wood with it or something now, right?
Now an archer behind the wood. I think this might be the fastest game ever. A nice strategy choice by DauT, but just a perfect denial there by the Viper. It was an easy denial. And now the archers can just prevent that. And yeah, DauT has enough resources to click up, but he only has 1 building. Now buying 100 wood, but he doesn't have enough stone now, enough gold.
Yeah.
So now
And
he needs to sell
even
food.
if he goes up, he's not gonna have any resources to build any army, right? All his villagers are gonna be stuck under the TC, and he's out of resources under the TC pretty much. So it's kind of meaningless. Maybe he just wants to click up so he doesn't say he died in feudal age. That's
Maybe
the only
that.
logic.
He bought 100 food. He wanted to sell 100. That was a misclick. He misclicked. Well,
Does it get any
GG.
worse?
Oh god. 8-minute game.
Yeah.
And they're even discussing the strategy. So let's see. Good home map, Viper says. Well, would be Eagle Warriors can be stopped in feudal age. Well, you need to be able to get gold. Was just an head idea. Didn't really practice 11. And that would be really hard. Yeah, I know. I just don't think it would be possible. You can't stop 5 Eagle Warriors. I can buy 5 Eagle Warriors. Sure, but I can wall. And once I free my golds, it's GG. Go back.
I don't agree with DauT. Like, I think Eagle Warriors can be stopped if they don't have upgrades. Even scouts, like, I don't know. Even feudal scouts do okay against Eagle Warriors if they're outnumbered. Archers do okay against them.
What a home
Men
match
at
was.
arms do well.
So now we have our answer why he picked Aztecs.
So was that a home map or was that one
Yeah,
of the
that was a
pick
home
maps?
map of DauT.
Pointing. Oh, at least he had something special prepared, but
Well, he didn't practice. That was just out of his head. Who's the Coastcaster? It's Ra, the Canadian top star. And
doesn't it say in the title? How can people
yeah,
don't
it
read
does, but people still like to. Oh, coffee actually it's updated.
Some
Sick.
guy said co-raster.
Oh, pun. I blinked and the game was over. Indeed. Niffer, didn't you say DauT would lose to back T4-0? Yes, I did, and I thought it would happen that way, but even I can sometimes be wrong. Okay, I can't stop killing you so fast. I won't have to leave at 21. So the Viper was having some time problems, but seems like it's all good now. Nearly is still
He's
alive?
trolling.
Yes, I am. I will be alive for 2.5 more hours, and if the series ends pretty quickly, I'm not really sure what I will fill those with. Maybe some 1v1, maybe some deathmatch games, but we will see on later.
Yeah, let's do some 1v1s rated because you're so tired. I might be able to get a few points.
No.
Okay, well, I had to try.
Yeah. You can still fill 4 minutes by showing Jaguar Rush video on screen. Yeah, send me a message SMB and I will show it. Because I think I didn't see that. Nearly drunk? No. I'm not even through the whole third energy drink yet.
You know, I find when you're lacking sleep, I find the feeling to be actually very similar to being drunk. At least
no.
for me.
I had a drunk story before, at the story time, and that was a different feeling than I'm having now. Now it's meaty, right? And no. What is he going for? El Dorado was DauT home map, right? Now it's your home map. Then MIDI. When did you ever play a home map, another map, and then another home map? Is this Viper's first tourney ever? Not sure. So, okay, so I asked Viper what his home map is, maybe he already started. So, Viper will go for El Dorado, 11. What do you think about that? Will he go for Goth?
Which map are they going for?
It's the home map of the Viper, and he's going for El Dorado. So what are you expecting?
Is that the one we just watched, El Dorado?
Yes.
Why he's going for the same map? Surprising because he used the best civilization already.
Yeah, that's not clever. That's true. Maybe he wants to go for Aztecs now and make it happen.
Maybe he wants to show DauT how it's done. See, Viper starts getting cocky and doing these kinds of things, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if he does that. That'll be entertaining, at least for the viewers. Maybe not so much for DauT.
Oh man, El Dorado. That's okay. What is he going for? Is he going for Goth maybe, or he still can pick Mayans?
Like Mayans or Aztecs, but I imagine a civilization that can make scouts is pretty powerful on that map with the extra fast fishing and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah. Okay, then let's jump into game number 4. This is Clash of the Hippo, the final to mean the preferred. 1,337 viewers, and it is Goth indeed for the Viper. He will repeat the game against ACCM. DauT is now going for Chinese, so he is going for the faster and stronger civilization, and Viper decided to play his troll game. We will most likely see barracks and maybe even the blacksmiths coming up, and then he will go for some M&A, or maybe he will just go for some spearman defense. Let's see what he's going for. On the other side, we see DauT going for this stable with 2 villagers. What do you think the Viper strategy choice will be? He's now going for the blacksmiths and 2 militia.
I'm still having a hard time getting in the game.
Okay.
For some reason. Maybe too many spectators in the room or something. But, brutal. Age of Empires keeps crashing.
Uh-oh, brutal. Okay, so then I will cast extra carefully for you to name everything that I can see. So I'm looking at a barracks and militias are produced. 3 produced, 4's in the queue now. I predict M&A upgrade afterwards and +1 defense upgrade already being researched. On the other side we have DauT going for a stable, already having 2 scouts out, so he will have 3 scouts against most likely the 5 M&A of DauT. Of the Viper. Now Boar coming in, and I think, personally, M&A is just a poor choice. Actually, we don't see M&A. Maybe we can see the militia fighting before it's actually M&A. Let's see if DauT isn't believing that the upgrade would be so late from the Viper. He's not taking the fight. And now the Viper can easily kill the mill there. M&A are so strong in Feudal Age when it comes to killing buildings. Look at this, how much damage they're already doing.
I'm in.
Now the mill had to be delayed. And yeah, now the Viper has 1 mission to delay the lumber camp. And he can just easily build 2 spearmen and can get his lumber camp up on his own. Now killing a house even. DauT needs to build another house already. Now Bloodline's coming in, fighting against the spearman. Is trading 1 spearman against the scout. And what is this for a weird strategy by our player from Norway here? He is going for the house delete rush. Or house destroy rush.
Yeah, this is not something we see every day, right?
Not every day, but every second.
But DauT's got the bloodlines. Too bad he wasted that 1 scout. The scouts should really be at full HP now, especially with the bloodlines. He could easily push back those men-at-arms, right?
Not easily. Men-at-arms perform pretty reasonable against scouts as well.
Well, once you get the
HP,
bloodlines,
they
it
have
makes it a bit
such a big damage output. So DauT now 23 out of 20, 25 out of 25. He is housed. He cannot build a scout. He cannot build a villager.
I don't know. I think he could win this fight, like with the bloodlines, and especially if he didn't waste 1 scout, he
he's
could
now
win
sending in
without
more
losing
villagers. M&A, they aren't attacking in time. They're still attacking the house. What is DauT doing? What is Viper doing? Now taking the fight, and this looked good, clear up for DauT here for sure.
He's not microing that well. I mean, he's not running away his low HP scouts, but still a good fight for him. The advantage with scouts is you can micro them so much better than you can micro men-at-arms, right? I do think bloodline scouts just completely destroy men-at-arms.
How is the Viper so cocky here? He after ACCM, I made an interview with him and asked actually he just told I didn't need to ask, but he said the strategy shouldn't work, but I think the skill difference was high enough. If there was more money on the line, actually named a number, he would not have done that. But yeah, now he's doing it again.
Yeah, actually, I personally hate if somebody would do that against me. Shows kind of no respect.
Well, actually it is, yeah. Double decks now for bows coming up.
I think it's a bit rude, but anyway. It's entertaining to watch, at least as a viewer.
Yeah.
And ooh, DauT taking some hits from those spears. And that village is gonna go down. Yep, there we go.
You're a bit ahead of me, as it seems.
I am, yeah. I'm 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Okay, yeah, I'm at 9, 10. Not really sure what's going on there. We had some spectator bugs the days before with a lot of spectators, so it seems like this game you're ahead. I would please ask you to not spoil it too much, but obviously can talk about strategy.
Yeah.
Now archery range, and those archers should easily scare away the M&A there of. And now, what is Viper doing? Does he have any deers? Yeah, patch far away. Now he's sending lots of villagers to the front. And seems like, oh, offensive mill. Okay. So he's really trying to control that middle area. Now going for horse color. And
Oh, I guess that's a good spot for the mill because his other mill is already there and his lumber camp is there, so might as well clump up all the economy in one spot, right? That's probably what he's thinking.
I agree. And now DauT's archers should do so much damage, but actually without fletching against +1 defense, not even sure are they doing 1 or 2 damage. Two damage.
Yeah, it's still pretty low though.
Yeah.
He needs the fletching for. I think he should have actually done the blacksmith instead of doing.
A second archery range.
Actually he did do. Oh, never mind. He did both. An extra archer range and the blacksmith at the same.
In the back. Okay, makes sense. DauT should see it.
Very sneaky play from Viper though. He's gonna hit DauT pretty hard now.
Ooh, from behind.
They're going for the base
at the
trade.
Same time, DauT is. Oh god, I think DauT might. Yeah, he will do so much damage here. The 5 archers. But Viper sees it coming. Look at this. This is the point of view of Viper. He sees everything because it's all visible in the middle here.
Yeah, but I don't know, that army. Well, let's see. Villagers can run a lot easier from men-at-arms in theory, right? Well, those guys are not gonna run though, they're fighters. He's gonna lose a few villagers there. Maybe more than a few.
At the same time, Viper is...
bad fight.
Back there.
Bad fights for DauT.
Oh yeah, he's losing lots of villagers. DauT behind by 3 villagers. Let's see after this engagement how the count is looking. 1 more villager going down, 2 more villagers going down.
Looks pretty awful in terms of villager count, but he's got the military
-7.
advantage, so let's see if he can capitalize on that.
Seriously, I think those archers there should just kill everything. If he micros them correctly.
Yeah. In theory, this should be a good game for Viper. DauT should have it, but let's see, because he's outnumbering him. He's got better type of army, in my opinion.
It's 15-5 military here. There's just no chance. Pull back the archer. You shouldn't lose a single archer there.
He's got to change his rally point and keep flooding the army. Let's see, bad fight from Viper.
14-3 and Bloodlines padded archer armor as well. Yeah, I think DauT can now...
DauT's got to be careful. DauT should have pulled back. He should have just picked off 2 villagers and pulled back, in my opinion. He shouldn't be wasting his army. More important at this point to keep the army advantage than to pick off a few extra villagers.
I think he is having the army advantage. It's 12-3 military for me at the moment.
Yeah, he's still keeping it, but still, I would be trying to conserve my army really hard. Anyway, it's working out for him. He's picking off a lot of villagers now.
Yeah, this is so GG. And as the Viper said before, this is a strategy which should not work, and he really showed why it didn't.
Yeah, so we don't have a big surprise here, right?
No, not at all. Well, we had a big surprise that the Viper was actually going for it, but after we saw the strategy, how the game went isn't a big surprise yet.
I hope DauT ends up taking this series just to teach Viper a lesson.
Yeah, it would be great, but I think Viper's just playing too solid in the other games. Although he tried to play pretty solid in the first game as well, and yeah, DauT played.
I don't know. I think some of the games DauT played convincingly better, so yeah, I do think he's got a chance at taking the series. Yeah, even the second game, that what was it, Continental or something? Yeah. I thought he still did okay despite the shitty strategy pick.
That's true. Okay, Viper now trying to take the fight. DauT ahead by 10 villagers. Yeah, this is just out-microing. Okay, let's update the score. That just makes no sense. I'm not really sure why the Viper is still in the game. His troll strategy didn't work. He's only producing some more skirms. He has to know that he's heavily behind in workers. Points are... Well, they're still pretty close.
The score is a bit misleading.
Yeah. But the Viper's not getting any wood at the moment. He needs to keep up production of his skirmishers, losing more and more villagers. 35 to 21, 35 to 20. Not closing the distance against the archers. And finally GG by the Viper, and honestly that wasn't a nice game. It was a fun strategy to see, but something you can do on a stream, not in a real tournament, I would say. But I think DauT will take it, and it just guarantees us to see another game, which I don't mind. So we will just wait for them to come back, and then we will see game number 6. The score 3-2 in favor of the Viper. Game number 6 will be Mediterranean. Here soon.
Microphone muted.
I think DauT showed clearly that game that he can't really be toyed with.
Microphone activated.
And we are back into game number 6. It is Mediterranean. We have Viper again picking his Vikings. And on the other side we have DauT playing with Mongols. It scores 3-2 in favor of our player from Norway. What do you think about those civilizations, Ra?
Really tough. I think Viking is better, to be honest, based on some of the games that I've watched. I think it's kind of easy to defend and then take the water and then take off from there, but we'll see. The Mongol player has such a small window to really do anything, right? And if he doesn't abuse it, if he doesn't take the advantage on land big time and stop the other guy from walling, then it's a good game.
Yeah, that's true. If the Vikings can wall and the scouts can't get in of the Mongols player, it is not looking good for him. That's the reason why DauT is going for early stable and early scouts, hopefully, to do the damage. Let's see, the Viper is going for one fishing ship. Is he going for barracks afterwards? Which would be kind of the blind counter. No, he's going for a second fishing ship. Scouts now coming in. The Viper sees a stable. Let's see what his reaction is. He's instantly going back with his scout and trying to wall his wood line. And that's a good start for the Viper, not getting harassed here at his wood. Now queuing up more fishing ship. That's kind of how the Viper wanted the game to be going. He instantly scouts this, the stable, is not getting any damage, and yeah, just continues to play the game that he wants. Now can slowly get the barracks up. No, actually he's housed.
He did get housed, yeah, so. And DauT already putting his dock up.
That's nice and early.
Yeah, that's very good. So he's gonna try and let's see if he get his galleys out before Viper does, and he can make those fishing boats useless basically. Even kill them.
Let's see. Spearmen now coming out, but actually there wasn't a real threat at the moment to Viper.
No, he really didn't need to make that spearman so early. He would have been better off investing in a galley instead of that barracks.
He's going for the galley now. The Viper sees the dock. Maybe building the spearmen to have access to the boar. Now DauT is attacking the boar here. Getting close to 30 damage. Very close to 15 damage. Not the best micro, but still got the spearman. More spearmen
Yeah,
coming
could
up.
have. Yeah.
Next.
Let's see if he takes the next
getting
boar.
lamed. Oh, and that's a great laming here. If he could get some sheep now, that would be even better. Let's see, the Viper is going for archers, maybe. Let's take a look at DauT's positioning. He is having 2 galleys already finished, third one coming out as well. So that might be a good start here for DauT, if he controls the whole water. Switching to the point of view of Viper, he is getting his second and third galley out as well. Now maybe wants to fight 2 against 2.
DauT's sacrificing a lot of economy for this though. Look at his wood choppers. I mean, he's delaying his lumber camp so much. Those villagers are spending half their time just walking back and forth.
Ugly indeed.
That's a big bet. There we go, finally a lumber camp.
Could be worth it if he gets the 3 against 3 galley fight done here. Just shortly before the next galley is coming out from the Viper. Let's
But
see.
remember, this is the Viper. He can somehow win with 1 galley against 3 sometimes.
Yeah, if someone can do it, it's him. Now the Viper is going for fletching, so that will help out with fighting 1 against 3 for sure. And the Viper has quite a lot of resources actually now going for the mining camp, and wouldn't be surprised to see him go for an archery range pretty soon as well. Now he's going for the mill first and going for more galleys. Let's see now, 4 against 4 fight. DauT is pretty close. No micro there by the Viper, and it's still without fletching against fletching.
Good pickoffs from DauT.
Yeah, indeed. And now it's 4 against 2. And the Viper is still producing. Not sure if he actually should.
And Viper equalizes it.
Oh god, that's just the Viper micro for you. And yeah, I kind of called the fight lost. And yeah, the Viper just wins it. Because yeah, DauT had the numbers. But
DauT is desperate now. He's just picking off fishing boats, which is never good because Viper is gonna rebuild them.
Yeah,
He's
he should.
sacrificing galleys for the fishing boats.
So the score's now 3-2 in favor of the Viper.
So now, of course, the next move is DauT's gonna try to do forward archery ranges. Kind of logical. I mean, it should be really easy for Viper to see because he just sacrifices galleys.
Yeah,
So,
there's no
kinda
chance
obvious.
of DauT going for a longer crush now, yeah. But the Viper knows that DauT isn't going, does not have fletching yet. Ugh, and DauT losing a scout there. So Viper will just get the walls done. And DauT will be flashing into walls.
I think this is going to be really tough now.
Yeah, this is
come
extremely
back.
good for Viper.
Viper can wall and fish boom now. Can reduce archers behind his walls, and
And even a small hill.
I don't see a comeback from DauT. I don't know about you.
No, at the moment it's looking like 7-0 military for the Viper. Even the villager and wheelbarrow ahead. He's controlling so much of the map. DauT is investing into a strategy which will be doing no damage for quite some time. the Viper has the option of fish booming. It's just, is there any part of the game where DauT has an advantage?
No, not really. Military is behind economy, he's gonna be behind more and more. In terms of map control, yeah, walls and so on, Viper is ahead.
DauT has more sheep.
Sheep matter, yeah. That's good
And
job
still-
finding something positive.
Yeah, still Mongols and now can go for the deer as well. But the Viper already is sneaking around his archers. Actually, it's not sneaking. He opened the palisade wall and just right-clicked them to the other side. So he might get 1 or 2 villagers here and maybe deny all the deer. So the thing we're just pointing out to be one good thing for DauT might not be a good thing for long.
He's gonna take all 3 villagers, unless he attacks too early, like now. But
Yeah,
maybe
he
still
just
will.
did patrol.
Yeah, if he ran closer and then started attacking, he would pick off all 3 villagers.
Or maybe if DauT is walling all the villagers out, he still might get some.
Suicide them? Yeah, perhaps. Let's see. Looks like he's more worried about walling than saving them, and that's the right thing anyway. But still, I don't know if he can wall in time. You know, there's a lot of walling to be done on the left-hand side for him to be safe.
Yeah. There's one villager preparing for his task, but now going back on wood. And yeah, DauT doesn't have his archery range in the back. He now needs to send archers from the sneak forward back to his home base. Oh, there's a lot of archers coming, so that will be manageable. Let's see, fletching. Oh, even just not getting that villager. Let's take a look at villager count. Oh god, the Viper ahead by 6. The Viper having 400 food. DauT at 50.
3 fish. 3 fish too. Villagers, 3 fish, so...
Yeah, that's just brutal. Let's see. I think DauT should easily clear up now all the archers. 1's down, 2 down, 3 hurt, 3 down, 4 hurt, 4 down, 5 hurt, 5.
If Viper microed better, actually, he could have won that fight. I think DauT's microed really sloppy, going forward all the time. Viper could have been sidestepping, and he could have been dodging the I don't know. I think DauT didn't
Maybe
micro
just
it that
thought,
well.
okay, no hill, 5 against 9. There, let's just
No
do
chance.
some guaranteed damage.
Yeah, but I don't know. He could have microed a bit better. DauT was too cocky with his micro.
I think Winchester would have done, or the Max, they would have microed there. And tried to go for something special. So gold mining coming up now for the Viper, his second dock even. And adding more fishing ship. So just trying to use all the advantages he has. Let's see, the Viper didn't scout the forward yet.
Five
now sending in
villagers going forward, but they're not gonna survive, I think, and the good game is gonna come out. Let's see if he's patrolling, who's not. Viper's patrolling, DauT is not. And there goes all his army.
Oh god, oh god, there's like 2 archers left and this is instant GG. Off! And that's just the right click compared to the patrol. Oh god. That's another quick game here for the Viper. And just convincing start. That game went just beautiful for him. He had Vikings, instantly scouted the stable, could run back, did save his scout, had a wood spot easily wallable, then went for spearmen, had the eco, won the water fight, had fletching going on, killed some villagers. It's just, yeah, the dream. I would love to play those games as well. Just everything went perfect for him. He obviously played it through brilliantly, but there was just, yeah, there was not a single thing going bad for him.
Yeah, I think it's too hard to rush in that game against Vikings. You're basically playing desperate since the beginning, trying to do the damage. The window is too small.
This is the 10th game of Viper. Well, he did play that 6. That's the 10th game of Viper in a row. Now coming the 11th game of Viper in a row. DauT, DauT played some before as well. So 4-2. Now the Viper has 3 match points to win Clash of the Hippo. And the next map will be WSVG Eldorado again. So we already saw the map twice because both players took it as their home map. But we will play it the third time and the last time. That's something I promise you. So now we're... Oh god, I didn't write down the civilizations after the 3. Let me think about... Then the home map came Aztecs... No, China. Aztecs. Then we had...
DauT against China.
DauT against China. Then we had Vikings against Persia? Mongols. So we have the Viper still able to go for like Persians, Mayans, Aztecs. I think Mayans aren't bad on Eldorado as well. I think Teutons are a bit undervalued as well. You have solid scouts and then can do a lot of with tower rush in the middle. And yeah, they can't pick China anymore. DauT could go for Goth. Yeah, that's a lot of speculation. What would you expect? Mongols is still an option for Viper.
Yeah, I would take it. If it's an option, why not? Patrol is probably the best civilization.
Okay.
Let's see if DauT tries Mayans again.
The same strategy. So let's jump into game number 7. It is Persians War on Eldorado. A civilization that I like a lot. And this will be one of the first match point for the Viper, closing it out in this best of 7 series here. Chat off. And this might be the last game of Clash of the Hippo 1 if the Viper is winning this. But DauT obviously won 2 maps already and is absolutely able to come back and get the next 3 wins. Let's see how they will play it out. It seems to be a stable opening for both players. DauT a bit earlier, getting the stable up with 2 villagers, and the Viper's slower approach. Lots of villagers on the fish instantly, and only 1 stable and scouting first. So what will we expect? Most likely both players going for 5 scouts, just running around a bit and then trying to go for the rush whoever gets bloodline first.
Yeah, I think this is going to be really similar to Arabia.
Okay.
Right? I don't know. Let's see. But even more aggressive than Arabia, obviously. More open map. Farms are away from the towns.
DauT has a reasonable mill there, I would say. Could build a mill, even 1 and 2 villagers there, or more. Viper's mill is a bit, or his berries are a bit further behind, but would have small wood there as well. But he seems to be going for the side wood. Oh no, he's just going for the side wall, trying to zone out some area here, and is wanting some at the front. Let's see. For now, it is 5 scouts for DauT and 4 for the Viper. But it seems like he got a lot of damage done here. Good. Ooh, going back. How's DauT so much ahead when it comes to scouts?
Oh, Viper spent a lot of resources and villager time on just walling, right?
Yeah, he has 3 villagers still on exactly that task here. Those 2, a bit of an overkill, and this one is investing so much, and that's just a lot of wood also spent there.
DauT, just to give you an idea, DauT collected 530 food and Viper is at 430.
Okay, so 100 food more, which is a bit more than 1 scout. And now DauT can go for bloodlines. The Viper at 13 food at the moment. So he's walling.
And a villager is gonna come down. Oh. I hope I'm not ahead of you. 445, no. 446.
Yeah, you're a bit ahead, but I will just catch up. Yep, I'm like 5 seconds behind you. And now it will be bloodlines. It is 1 more scout for the Viper, but that's kind of an even fight there. Viper has 3 herd scouts and DauT had 3 hurt scouts, but one basically dead. They're only 1 hit away. Is now on the other side, more in the back.
Oh.
Now getting to the front. And what is O?
I don't know if that fight is good for DauT. He really wanted to pick off the villager, but he took a lot of hits for it. I think he might have been better off just chasing the scouts some more.
Yeah, I think he just had the normal formation. I think that would have been a spot where you go for the block formation to run away. And oh god, he lost. Yeah, that's just the DauT move again. He saw a low HP scout, went for it, and lost 2 scouts in exchange.
Too greedy, I would say, right? But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
he got 2 villagers. He's actually 3 villagers ahead, and he's not that behind in terms of army still. So let's see if he can keep.
Oh,
that
but
up.
now he's getting more hits as well. Oh, not sure. And it's...
Yeah, he's only one military behind, so maybe it's not such a big deal. Obviously, Viper is gonna have a full wall, so depends on what you prefer: 3 villagers ahead or full wall.
3 villages ahead. I'm always the aggression guy.
Yeah, that's good. Only a Chinese guy would say the wall, so I was testing you.
Okay, so let's see the Viper now continuing with his walls, trying to download the whole area. It's not closed in the south here, and DauT is going for it.
Yeah,
So-
is he gonna get that villager? Looks like he might. No, well, it's gonna be tight.
Yeah, Viper needs to speed wall.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And one more. Oh, yeah. And he says yes. So I'm still a bit behind you, as it seems. Trying
Yeah.
to wall the villager, but did not succeed.
And DauT's going around to hit the wood line, which is really gonna hurt.
Oh,
It's
and this
really
is
gonna
looking-
hurt Viper, man. Wow.
This is looking good for DauT. One more villager going down. DauT was already ahead by 3, now ahead by 4. And DauT can get out at this side. Let's see if the Viper is actually walling this area.
Or
He
not.
needs to do it. Yeah, he is walling. And this side in the south.
Oh, a villager is rushing to wall it. Let's see if he's gonna complete the wall
run,
or
run,
not.
run. Maybe you should just
He
build
will.
a house.
He will. He did it.
Oh, yeah, he deleted the longer palisade wall. And yeah, okay. And even right-clicking it. So he sacrificed the villager to snipe all the scouts. DauT
man,
now, I think he should not
he's
take
so
a fight.
tough.
He just should try to find the lowest hit villager and just try to go for him. Oh, but he's at the deer at the front! And the Viper walled
my
those out.
God. I didn't notice that either. Wow.
Oops!
And now
He's-
those scouts can escape too.
Oh god, yeah, and
Wow.
he opened. Let's see, 4 HP, this is down as well. And suddenly it's 28 to 22.
He's not escaping though. He should run.
Should
I
he?
don't.
They have the
yeah, I
same
don't-
military count.
No, this fight was not good for him. His,
Oh,
his
no, he had
scouts
two-
were way too low
two away.
HP.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If
DauT.
he, if he only would have run, yeah, I only looked at the numbers. but-
no. He's falling behind the military now. It's kind of scary actually. But
he had-
let's see.
He still has 6 more villagers.
Yeah, that's a big deal. He needs to
now-
pump out a lot of scouts to catch up.
Yeah, the spearmen are so... not the spearmen, the scouts are so spread out. One in the stable, one in the TC, one in the front, one at the left-hand side. So he really needs to do something. There's two scout troop. Will be clearing up that scout here. Or will they? Yeah.
I don't think he didn't see Viper's scouts sneaking around the back, but he is walling. I don't think he's expecting the scouts there though, so he's probably not gonna wall in time. Yes. Gonna take some damage there probably. Let's see, he should fight back.
Let's take a look. He is fighting, one villager low. More scouts, all full HP now coming in. And should win this fight. Whoa. Oh, nice micro back there by DauT. And I think this should be a good fight for DauT, clearing up everything
I
that
think so.
the Viper has. So now 4 villages ahead for the DauT.
Viper's still open, by the way. He's got, I don't know if you see, but the position that he killed the deer in is really awful. So only 2 villagers can get on it, and the 2 other villagers are just sitting kind of idle.
Oh yeah, behind. Yeah.
So
Oh.
actually, that could be a really bad spot if DauT hits it too. Let's see what happens.
Would have been even a scenario where I would have deleted the palisade wall, sneak through 2 villagers in, go for a straggler and wall behind. But yeah. Okay, DauT's mill is pretty unprotected now.
Yeah, DauT is too paranoid about the mill. It's too bad that he's not actually going aggressive.
How is this not competitive? Probably I shouldn't just read one random question, but the whole context. So let's see DauT. Sweet palisade wall here. Just saving a small oasis for later on. And now I like those walls. He absolutely needs to control the area because his map is just so open. He's always scared of raids from the Viper, and the Viper is just in the back now going for gold. And it feels like, although the Viper is behind on villagers, that he will get the transition to Castle Age a bit better.
Yeah. Did DauT didn't get wheelbarrow. I don't know why his village. He was more ahead in villagers before, right? He must have had some idle TC at some
Well,
point.
he lost some against the scout fight here in the showers. And maybe some idle TC, yes.
They should both be getting wheelbarrow at this time, though, I would think. They have enough farms out to justify it.
Yeah, I think isn't the number like 36 villagers or something where you need to go for a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, depends a lot on how many farmers you have more than anything, right? Because farmers benefit the most from it.
Okay.
You have 10, 15 farmers, it usually starts becoming worth it. And obviously, you can see DauT has 20 farmers already, which is a lot.
Okay, so, but what can he really do now? DauT now looking into Castle Age as well, going for an artillery range, and yeah, just attacking a house.
DauT is in good shape, but he just can't take too much damage. And
He's still in good shape.
an early castle, that's going to be the scariest thing for him, because Viper's going to be up before him, and he's not going to be up in time. Now DauT is he's adding archeries. I don't know about that.
It seems like he wants to do damage here.
Oh, this is a really big deal, Nelly. Viper forgot the blacksmith. He's got the resources to go up. It's really important for him to go up in time and do some damage before DauT gets the castle, but he forgot his blacksmith, so that's gonna delay him at least a minute or so. He's gonna click now. He could have been faster, and that's a really big deal, I think. Let's see if it's enough for DauT to get some army out.
Okay, let's see. DauT 500 food is now going for some archers and the blacksmith.
What do you
Will be
think?
walling.
What do you think about archers?
Well, obviously, one of the team bonuses the team bonus of Persians is attack bonus against archers. So normally, you don't see expos in Persian fights because they're just not as efficient against knights. So probably I would go for something else. I think the reason why he's going for archers is he is
knows
pretty
he's
open
behind.
at the moment and needs some army out, which he can easily upgrade to have a strong army early castle to survive. And that's why he's going for archers.
I would have gone with spearmen.
Okay.
Assuming I'm sure that Viper will do knights, right? And it's a pretty good assumption.
Yeah, it is.
So I would have preferred to do spearmen, but he's getting even a third archery range up now. He doesn't have a lot of villagers on gold, so he's not going to be able to pump out a lot of other units like knights or camels or anything.
Third
really
archery
short on
range for
gold.
DauT. And he only can mine like 1.1k more gold. So it's not like he can go for endless archers. I think he needs to add a monastery. Viper's going for 2 stables and monastery. Let's take a look. DauT sees that the Viper has a +1 attack upgrade. Maybe he soon sees that... Oh no, look at this. The Viper cancelled his defense upgrade to not show to DauT that he's actually going for knights.
You think that's the reason?
Yeah, I'm very sure. Because
Why
he is
doesn't-
actually going for knights.
Wow.
And
But he's got the attack upgrade, so that makes it obvious. No.
yeah, but he had that before. So look now he's doing the defense upgrade, and I'm pretty sure he will suicide the scouts before the upgrade finishes.
The mind games are strong, Nilly.
Let's see. Oh no, he will finish
Yeah.
the upgrade.
No, he suicided them first. You were right. You deserve a cookie.
Nice. I like cookies. Okay, now first TC in the middle.
Yeah,
and
that's a really big deal.
that's a really big deal, because look at the gold from the Viper. He only has 300 gold left. There's only 300 gold left for him. So that's basically
This
most
night
of the
attack
army.
better work. Right. I don't
I
know.
think DauT just needs to camp in the middle now. He should not
No.
attack.
Viper is being very clever though. He wants DauT to go forward and he wants to pick off those crossbows while they're forward, not when they can hide
Be so
next to
bad.
TCs.
DauT just camp in the middle. Build a
Hopefully.
monastery and camp.
DauT should know there's not a lot of gold, so he should know that all he has to do is camp. Let's see if he gets too greedy.
And maybe add some
Ooh,
camels.
he sees them. He spotted the knights.
Okay, let's see what the reaction is.
Run, run. Hide
Run,
them
run,
in
run.
between. Yes. He should hide them between the gold and the stone spots, etc. And if he does that...
Bring. Viper's now out of gold. That's the last army the Viper can build when it comes to gold without using the market, and he does not have a market.
That's
So
a
and
good
even
spot.
picking up the scout. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't pick up the monks, but he will pick up some villagers.
But Viper's losing all his knights, Nilly.
Oh, perfect positioning here by DauT. Look at this. No, this only one archer attacking, and this might be the game for DauT.
I
trying
think
to-
DauT has this game. There's no chance now. How do you win with no gold, right?
Well, you
Let's
still
see.
can get a lot of raiding done. There's obviously so many entrances to this wood line.
He's
Now
going.
one is closed, second is closed, and he needs to build more here. Let's see if DauT can close this in time. No, actually he's pulling the villagers, but he's walling the second layer now. Crossbowmen coming in. It's still +2 knights.
Yeah, I think this was okay though for DauT. He's trading some villagers for some knights, which is not so bad. The other big thing going on is that Viper is making a move for the middle. So
Let's see.
not sure how successful he's gonna be, but that's gonna be a huge deal with the mangonels.
Yeah, mangonels, and those mangonel shots have to be decisive. DauT now clearing up all the knights. They
Yeah, I
won't
would
do
say
much
that raid
more.
went well for DauT. Right? He cleared up everything, every single
Yeah,
knight.
but it could have been even better. At the moment, it's 29 military to 3. So now needs to go for gold. I think a tower. DauT needs a tower here.
Tower
that
would
would
be
be
a good
best.
idea. I agree.
He's going for stone, is he? He's going for a siege workshop now? Let me see if he's going for stone. No, he's not.
He needs some knights out too, I would think. Some knights and camels, but I don't know.
Well, he has one converted knight. Camels aren't important. Viper can't go for much more. Actually, now he is on gold. Oh god, this map so clutch. I think he needs to delete that knight or it will get converted. Converted.
Viper's
And
got
lost
a
the
much
monk.
better army composition.
When the Viper is now on gold. How did that happen? Maybe Viper's move just to send all the knights here. I think maybe DauT just sort of camped the middle.
Somebody took your tower advice, looks like. And this mangonel shot's gonna be a huge deal if he can get it off, but oh no, he's not gonna be able to get it off. Because the knights are there. Let's see how many knights he makes him pay for that mangonel. Just one knight. Or maybe not even one knight, because Viper's gonna take it back.
Oh god, the micro of... Oh no, the monk is even going down.
Yes, and he
And
took
another
mangonel. That's very good. And
That's
now
good for DauT.
DauT is inside the economy, so we're
the
so
expos.
focused. Yeah, we're so focused on the gold, but don't forget all the food and wood. Still need that.
You needed that for sure. At the moment, even villager count. But military count is still 35 to 9. He's now running through the TC.
My god, that tower is gonna be so annoying.
Yeah. DauT has 300 stone.
This is an interesting game for sure. DauT is really ahead, but I think Viper can still take it. So
DauT bought 200 stone. He will build a castle here. Not really sure where to build it. I think over here is the best spot. I think he maybe is just building it into the face.
oh, too
Buying another
aggressive
100
maybe,
stone.
no?
Oh yeah, that's too aggressive.
He's gonna
That's
lose a lot of villagers. He
A
will get
typical
it out,
DauT castle, like a DauT to see. Oh, and at the same time he's taking a
Oh,
bad fight against all the
Manganello
knights.
shot. Oh my god! Oh my god. Wow, he is paying so much for that castle. At least the crossbows are doing some damage for him, because he paid a lot for that castle.
Yeah, I think it just could have been like 2-3 more tiles behind. It is that DauT is still even in pop. More knights coming in from the Viper, but they're not doing much.
I think Viper caught up a lot in terms of population, but he lost the gold, and I think he lost the game because of it.
Yeah,
And
I
now
think
he's
so as
gonna
well.
lose even more economy. There we go.
That's a good game.
What a nice game.
By
I really
DauT.
enjoyed
And
that.
GG Viper, it's 4-3. First match point denied. Great. That was one of the best games we had.
Yeah, that was really intense. I felt like I was holding my breath the entire time.
That was strong. 34 minutes breath holding skills.
Yeah.
And talking meanwhile. That's strong. So
Well, that's what
let's-
you call Age of Empires.
so gold and stone actually pretty even. I wanted to say DauT most likely has more gold, but once Viper actually got to the middle, he just got everything.
I
out
think
of it.
Viper was selling resources for gold too.
Yeah, I think he doesn't even have. Oh yeah, he built a market later on. So now the civilizations were Persians.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next map is Chaos Pit. And if this game wasn't aggressive enough for you, the next game will be even more aggressive. So Chaos Pit is a map where you only have 2 piles of stone, no gold, berry tries, no boars, and 1 patch of deers, and there is a ring forest around your whole fighting area, the Chaos Pit, and you need to chop yourself out to get to more gold and stone spots. But first of all, players need to go for heavy scouts, and I think Hunt's are extremely strong in those settings. Let's see, both players already picked China. I wouldn't mind Vikings. I think you have to go for something with scouts.
What's the last matchup? Is there water in that last one that you might want to save the Vikings for?
No, the last one is Arabia again.
Oh, okay. I wonder if Celts would be good for this map, right? It helps you chop
Oh.
out faster too.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not the most important thing. In normal games that is, but in those settings you need to fight for such a long time in feudal age first that, yeah, that's more important. So let me think. Persians, Chinese. DauT could still go for Brits. Viper could go for Mayans, Aztecs, but I think he will not. Byzantines is a good option. Seriously.
Yeah, it could be. I
Let's
really
see.
like Celts on this map. Because you can abuse mangonels, you can chop up faster, they have a really solid economy, etc.
Okay, so let's go into Chaos Pit, and oh god, all the resources for DauT in the back. He picked Britons, the Viper picked Celts. He's going for a barracks opening. Maybe he wants to go for M&A. That is absolutely an option here. Let's see, he's already sending 1 villager very far behind. Into the back, scouting this area. Maybe we'll start with one lumber camp while the villager and is going for M&A indeed. So let's see how much damage they will do. Obviously, since you only have 300 gold, you can't build endless M&A and you can't build endless amount of archers. So basically you need to save 50 gold for fletching. So that means you only have 250 gold you can use. 40 gold is going away, so you can build 10 M&A all the game when you want to have the M&A upgrade and fletching saved. But 10 M&A is quite a lot, but DauT is going for archers with fletching, and that's just the perfect counter to M&A. Ra, say something. This is just a perfect setup for DauT here. Tight map, perfect counter strategy.
But yeah, maybe Celt's men at arms are really strong still. We'll see what he can do, because those men at arms can run down archers two-way.
But DauT doesn't need to leave this area from his TC. He has berries, he has deers, he has other berries. The wood. Oh, actually, the wood line is blocked by a cliff here, but he can still get out. Oh, actually, he can't go to the right-hand side. That's a weird bug map, but most likely won't decide the game.
You know what? You never know. Viper is already chopping the wood, so he's gonna get out much faster. He can go around the back and wall DauT in at some point if he chooses to, right?
That's too weird. Yeah, that's... if we would have seen that earlier, I would have given an admin restart. Like if I would have seen it in the first 30 seconds.
But at this point, it exposes the strategy too, and I think it's better off they just play it. Anyway, I'm gonna be AFK for a few minutes, so enjoy the game while I'm gone.
Okay, so now we see DauT losing all his deers, but getting 2 M&A in exchange. The Viper is running around. He does not have any upgrades. He's now going for an archery range, so most likely we will see him go for some skirmishes here. The Viper pressing in more. Remember, those are the only 5 archers he will be building in this game for most likely the whole time, because he cannot get to more gold unless he chops himself out. But even diagonal takes a bit longer. Let's see, he might be intercepting the M&A. 1 down, 2 getting lots of hits, 6 HP and down. So that's very good for DauT. And maybe he can already go for the wood. Viper is super exposed. He has 2 skirmishes. He's now trying to run, but there's still a full HP scout for DauT. Maybe let's see what DauT is seeing. DauT sees the wood. He will be going for those villagers. Doing some damage. He needs to run. He needs to save all the HP. 1 villager going down. The scout is going for the skirms. The archer sniping down the villager. Let's the scout off. The Viper. Now only 1 skirmisher left, and this looking so good for DauT here. Doing more damage, and he's completely off of wood. DauT had 2 villagers. He can snipe those skirmishers as well. This archer is down, this skirmish down, and this is GG! This is a 4-4! The perfect counter strategy. M&A forward against archer fletching defense. What are we witnessing? This best of 9 series is going to distance. It's 4-4. It doesn't make sense to look at the achievements. It's 8-0 kills here. Perfect game by DauT. And this is just ridiculous. And score is 4-4. And now we can see, as the last map, it will be Arabia. Let me just adjust that a bit so everyone can see the settings. So, what are we witnessing? It's just the sickest series ever. We are going to full distance. I'm killing my hair here. The great games, and DauT is playing for it. Viper is playing 100%. He just realizes there's no real chance he can. This is just so much not figured out. Is this the final? Yes, it is. It is a grand final. It is a best of 9 now going to a single best of 1. Okay, let's take a look at civilizations. Celts off. DauT has Brits off. Viper can still go for Celts. He just took Celts. I mean, DauT can still go for Celts. Yes. Viper can go for Mayans. Viper can go for Byzantines. Viper can go for... Franks isn't good. Goths isn't good. Koreans isn't good. Spanish isn't good, I believe. Oof. Byzantines is really an option, I think, in this tournament. So DauT, I think, needs to go for Celts. Or maybe Teutons. And Teutons is a good option as well. Yeah, it's a $400 prize pool. I would have not expected this series to go that way. The Viper being ahead 4-2 and now it's 4-4. They're playing for everything. Will the champion pay a prize? Yes, he will get a prize. Okay, so I predict DauT to go for Celts now. Teutons is the only other option. Viper, I'd say Teutons. Maybe Byzantines. This last map will be Arabia. The spec delay still did not start. DauT can still go for Vikings. Is a good option for me as well. Also in Arabia. You have instant wheelbarrow. Instant handcart once you reach castle 8. And your civ is only getting weaker when it comes to big scout rushes. So I think having a civ as Loom is helping out. Maybe both players will go for something like Teutons. I think Teutons is a good choice.
Wow, looks like I missed all the fun.
Yes, you did. It was like a 7-minute game. 5 archers sneaking around, the scout killing all the skirms. GG.
I guess Viper committed with too many men-at-arms and did no damage with them.
Yeah, he killed 4 deer and lost 2 M&A. And then the other 2 got intercepted as well.
So, looks like that trolling game might cost him the series after all.
Would be nice. Maybe he learns one day. Speculate down to 30 seconds.
So what's the final map you said? Arabia?
Arabia!
And
I think they have to go for Teutons or DauT goes for Celts. They also could go for Byzantines. Those are the only options. I'm narrowing it down now. 2.
Yeah, I think Teutons sounds like a really good pick, eh?
And it is Teutons for both. Whew. Happy. Happy, 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 happy. So we will see lots of scouts for sure. Viper now going for the early stable. So is DauT. That will be the most intense fight. Everything on the line. This is the last game of this whole tournament. This is the final. This is the score for 4. Best of 9. With me is Ra. How was your phone call?
It was okay.
Okay. So we settled that.
So it looks like Viper has the better map, maybe I would say. What do you think? His mill and his foot are combined.
Yeah, that's
very
a sweet
close
spot.
together and easy to defend.
Yeah.
The big deal in this kind of setting, I think.
I think so as well. DauT could build a funny lumber camp and just trap like some villagers here, but not sure if that's the best option. He cannot really wall pretty well. Actually, he somehow could on the left hand side, but front is super exposed. I think if he scouts properly, like Drush FC would be a good map on normal settings on those maps, because he just can wall a bit wider. But on those settings, I think he will just have to go for lots of scouts.
Definitely. I like your idea of where I think you want to make the lumber camp and trap the villagers, kind of to the right hand side of the TC. I think that is probably his best lumber camp spot. Let's see if that's what he goes for. But for now, he's just interested in gathering a lot of food and pumping out a lot of scouts, it looks like.
As he should. 4 scouts for the Viper, 4 scouts for DauT. First ball of the Viper coming in. 5 scouts for the Viper. DauT is being behind. Oh, DauT is not building a 5th scout.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Where is his food?
He should be forcefully dropping the food and building another scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Viper's ahead, a little bit ahead in terms of scouting. Not that much.
5th scout now coming up. DauT doesn't know where the Viper is. The Viper is finding out now. Last game of the tournament.
Let's see if DauT lames the boar. Is he gonna lame the villager hunting the boar? Do it, DauT.
No, he's distracted at the same time at home. Yeah. Yes. 5 against 5 military now.
That would have been a good opportunity for him to pick off a free villager, though, I think.
Well,
especially with a feudal scout, I think it's really easy to lame the villagers and block him and attack him.
Okay. So for now, 6 against 6 scouts. I think both players will run around and just wait out till they get bloodlines. 7 scouts for the Viper, 6 scouts for DauT.
Yeah, Viper's got a better economy so far, right? He's already on wood for a long time.
But the Viper again, 2 villagers behind already.
Ooh! Viper's scouts took some really bad pathing and he pretty much, one scout dropped to 10 HP, that's a big deal.
I have to give the small advantage to DauT, and now he is going for bloodlines. Oh, that might be a good fight for the Viper yet. Oh god, he's doing so much damage to DauT, and DauT only now finishes bloodlines.
Oh, that was a bad fight for DauT.
Oh god, how did he chase there? Now it's 8-5. Bloodlines on the side for DauT. The Viper.
Bloodlines won't help you if you're that outnumbered, I think.
Horse color for the Viper, so he's not going for bloodlines.
Now, the really nice thing about tunes is the farms are so cheap. Instead of building 2 farms, you can build 3 with tunes pretty much.
Probably their biggest advantage. Let's see and try to find out how Viper will approach this. He sees DauT already has bloodlines. Viper should know I'm okay, probably I'm ahead on the military count, but do I really want to commit now? And it seems like his answer is no. He's going back, maybe trying to find another angle and waiting for bloodlines, dropping some more food and now going for double bit X. So this is a different approach of the Viper. This time he's going for the more eco approach.
Yeah, but DauT is ahead in terms of villager population, so that's kind of interesting too.
Yeah, but he's behind by 2 upgrades, now evening it out with the wood upgrade. Let's see.
Ooh, kind of sneak attack there, but it's good for Viper. He didn't overcommit, otherwise he could have been in trouble. Of course, bloodline 7 against 8. I would give it to the 7 with the bloodline. Yeah. DauT knows he can take the fight too, so he's gonna chase him down. Viper doesn't have the bloodline even queued up, so he's got no chance but to run straight back to the town center, right?
Yeah, he needs to run to the town center, no doubt about that. Nice wall of houses here, and DauT now has a good idea what the base of Viper looks like. Some more farms would be nice, a house more, and yeah, Viper just needs to camp now.
Yeah.
But DauT can't do much damage.
Looks like DauT is in really good shape, man, because he's finishing up his wall too, and he's stockpiling a lot of food in the bank, so he's going to be able to hit Castle H soon. Viper's not going to be able to hit him. You know what I mean? I think DauT is in really good shape.
Oh
so
gosh, and this is exactly the game I would have been hoping for. It's not an early GG, but this is going to be quite an even fight over different ages. Maybe we can even see our first Arabia game going to Imperial late.
Yeah, I would say the only real advantage the Viper has going for him is the fact that he has a lot of farms out already.
He has horse.
He's got way more farms.
He has horse
out.
cutter as well.
Yeah.
But he didn't wall the south. Now going for bloodlines.
Let's see if DauT gets lucky and catches Viper off guard.
Why isn't Viper
gets into
walling
his
there?
economy.
They're just so blind.
Yeah, not quite sure. I mean, it's obvious that
and Viper actually
there.
saw actually those deers and didn't go for them because he just knew, in this game I don't want to take any risks. I will just stay and camp it out. I will play my solid
really
game.
Odd. But the good thing for him is the lumber camp is really close to the town center. So once those scouts, if those scouts come in that way, he's only gonna lose 1 or 2 villagers, I would predict.
But why would he lose a villager?
That.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's very sloppy. You're right.
Oh,
and
he was sending the villager at exactly that time. So
gets one villager. Let's see if he's gonna get another. Is DauT gonna sacrifice the scouts, or is he gonna run back?
I think he needs to run back. Maybe he might get trapped.
I think he can't run back. Can he? Okay.
The villager is blocking. Maybe
made it out to an extent.
Oh, 2 villagers are actually going down. 2 villagers going down and 1 scout. Now we'll clear up the rest if he wants to engage. It's 10 military to 6.
I think it would have been alright for DauT to trade his scouts for more villagers anyway, but just because he's fully walled and the scouts are pretty much useless at this point.
And you can't upgrade scouts anyways.
Yeah, you can upgrade them. They only do some good later on if you start adding monks, and then they can go in and pick off the monks, right? But they're not really worth the 80 food, I would say. I don't think you would, if you didn't have them, you wouldn't make them again, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna try and run around. It's just a race to go up right now. Both players have the resources for it, so they should both be up in a second.
Yeah. Finally, the Viper walling. He would have done it earlier. Would have lost 2 villagers less.
DauT's economy is a little ahead, I would say, right?
Yeah. Does DauT have wheelbarrow? Could you check?
Yes, he does. He has
wheelbarrow. DauT is ahead by 4 villagers here.
He's also got a lot of gold stockpiled.
Yeah,
and didn't waste as much resources on these what's gonna be somewhat useless scouts like Viper did. Viper overbuilt on scouts. It all goes back to what we talked about earlier, having wall against no wall. It's so hard to make the right amount of army.
Viper now going for forging. Trying to take a small fight here.
Win for Viper. How meaningful of a win it is, though.
Oh, I didn't actually see DauT went with Market and is now building a blacksmith.
Now, what do you think? Do you think it's a good idea to add a monastery or not, knowing that they're Teuton War?
Well, against so many scouts, Viper. I think if I'm in Viper's position, I would add a monastery. If I'm in DauT's position, I would not add a monastery. Because just like he can easily sacrifice the scouts, and he basically already has the counter in use. So I think going for monks wouldn't be a good option here for DauT.
Let's see, Viper is listening to the advice. He is making a monastery.
I think that's good.
So he's staying with 2 stables, and DauT is doing the 3 stables. He's got a lot of gold to spare. And he has wood. He has enough wood and enough gold to build a monastery if he chooses to, but maybe he agrees with your advice, so...
And now Viper is going for full serious mode and doing the big walls. Okay, let's see what Viper's seeing. Viper doesn't see much.
Viper is not adding any upgrades though. It's kind of interesting. He got the attack upgrade first, which is not too common, but in this case where you're attacking buildings...
Okay, now he sees the nice +1/+1 that's opening. Let's see if the Viper wants to engage here.
That would be a bad fight for him.
Yeah. Oh, now he's out running with the scouts.
Yeah.
What is he? Yeah, so they will just have the mission. Snipe.
They're just gonna get wasted.
Yeah, snipe 2-3 villagers. That's a mission.
And he just lost one knight too. I don't think they're gonna snipe anything. They're just gonna die to the knights while he's looking away.
Why didn't he just go for the villagers here?
Let's see if he will. I think he's gonna try and run them out, to be honest. He doesn't want to waste them.
Okay.
Actually, too bad that DauT didn't wall him in.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're scouts. They're not a big deal, but still, they're 8 units. Anyway, DauT is in a very good position, I would say, right? 17 military against 14. I would say DauT 17 is a lot more valuable.
Yeah. But he can't put it to use at the moment.
Well, he's making a siege workshop, so
Oh, then he
maybe
maybe
that'll
can.
change soon. Yeah, I'd be scared with going up against monks without having my own monks, though. So he really has to be careful there. I think, yeah, that's very, very dangerous. Viper's already putting up a second TC too.
Yeah. And he's heavy on stone. DauT now going... Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, he really needs his own monks at this point, I feel like. I don't know.
I can see a second villager coming, so maybe that's her mission. Villagers are pretty even. Viper needs to camp now. That's the last game of this tournament. Everything has been decided here. Now even healing the scouts over the walls.
That should not be allowed. How can you heal somebody over the walls?
Well, long stick helps.
Well,
And waving. Did you ever try to wave with the long stick?
yeah, but I always thought for healing they have to use like some kind of medication or something applied to the wound.
They can throw it. Let's see.
Yeah,
DauT
good
is
point.
controlling this area.
And looks like he's not gonna go actually for any monks, but he's outnumbered Viper by so many knights that if he breaks in and if he has enough rams prepared, and oh man, Viper is gonna lose this game really fast. And Viper didn't see the siege workshop yet, right? So that's a really big deal.
Oh, the DauT could absolutely win this, yeah. Let's see, maybe some converts. A convert would be big because the scout obviously could show. And DauT is going for handcart, and now he's going for barracks. He's going for the pikeman defense. But is it too late? Viper's
Is it in time? Yeah.
Yeah. Viper is slightly ahead when it comes to villagers. 100 stone. Now mangonel and 2 rams. The Viper will lose this, and he knows, oh god, this will be tough. Let's
see what kind of magic those monks can do. I don't think they can do a lot for now because the mangonel is scaring them. He's gonna have to go in with his knights first. Oh man, this is gonna be a really, really, really big fight.
Oh, I think he shouldn't take this fight. I think he's just going for the mangonel and then running out some converts at the same time. One monk going down, and I think Viper should maybe just retreat. I think
he's gonna get the converts, but I don't think he got enough converts. Remember, there's 10 more knights at least coming in. Oh my god, man.
The North, and this might be the GG moment here for DauT. He is pushing in with rams. He has so many knights. With 31 military to 14. Only spearmen coming up. There's no pike upgrade yet. Pikeman upgrade now here being researched. But there's so many knights, and they have +1, +2. DauT is going full all in. As you can see, no extra TC here. And this is looking so good. He's sending everything.
The knights all over.
Yeah, he's spreading them, and this TC is going down. DauT might win the Clash of the Hippo. GG! DauT is winning! DauT wins Clash of the Hippo against Viper. And she's proving all the haters wrong.
That is a great finale.
A great finale
I really
indeed.
Enjoyed it. Yeah.
And what an all-in for DauT there. And Viper, he should have seen that. He scouted here, and he saw like 8 more knights here. And yeah, that should be the moment where he instantly went for either a second monastery or the 3 racks he was going for, but way too late. And if he had, like, in this fight, like 12 more pikemen, he can do something.
Just not enough. Just not enough in time. And I think DauT played this game pretty perfect, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a great play for sure. Oh man. 55 villagers. More for Viper. Maybe an outpost would have helped. Just here, an outpost here. Could have maybe scouted the siege workshop. What a sick move. I will ask. It is unlikely.
Well, I'm gonna leave you, and hopefully you get your interview with either of these players. Thanks for having me, and thanks for hosting a great tournament. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Had a fun time
Thanks.
this weekend watching all the games. So, yeah, thanks again, and see you.
Okay. Thanks a lot for being here, Ra. It was a pleasure. What was the
User
price?
disconnected from your channel.
Prices. $186 going to DauT, $90 going to the Viper. Not really sure what's the best rack of this whole tournament. Probably ACCM against the Viper on Gold Rush. That's my guess for now. DauT winning this tournament. That's a real shocker to me. I'll just ring him and hopefully he comes for an interview. DauT did win this tournament. DauT will finish the Continental for best rack as well. Oh, that was on the spot as well, yeah. Oh god, that has to be one of those two. Winchester against DauT. That was good. Not sure. So DauT isn't responding. Big surprise. And Teutons were at the end. How much did they win? The first player won $186, second $90. And MBL and Winchester got 25. Prediction contest winner gets 25 as well, and $50 spread for the two players in the best record of the tournament. What a sick series here. So maybe it might be even more because we got some other donations during the tournament, during the stream. And yeah, it was an epic stream. I still need to continue for another 1 hour and 18 minutes. Whoops, moving my picture. And I will absolutely do that. That's for sure. Oh, 5-4 for DauT. What a sick thing.
Thank you, you wonderful man!
SMB donated $10. Congrats on an awesome tournament and almost completing your marathon. Well, what's up with my hair? Well, thank you so much, SMB. Ra still wants to play 1v1 rated. Whew, what a thick game. Okay, let's take a look at a short video here. And meanwhile, I will talk to DauT.
Once upon a time, in a peaceful Melmano village, villagers were gathering food.
while the turkeys were out, searching for food. The women were out hunting boar.
The Milmano economy was booming, like never before, destined for greatness.
I like the voice as well.
It was a peaceful day in Milmano's village. However, little did he know of the dangers lurking in the shadows.
It's so well edited.
Meanwhile, at the Milmano village, people were just going about their day, collecting wood, turkeys, berries and farming for the hungry, not expecting
Thank you,
anything out of
thank
the
you,
ordinary.
thank you, you wonderful man.
Thank you for a great tournament. And okay, thank you so much, mate. Donation came at a bad timing, but still, thank you so much, mate. Just give me a message. I should pause that, and we can go back. Just give me a message if I should add that to the prize pool to another tournament, or if it should go to Ruby Official, please. Thank you so much for your donation.
Berries and farming for the hungry, not expecting anything out of the ordinary.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, you wonderful man.
How is he losing villagers here? He's fighting under the TC. Oh no, he's not going with another spearman. Yeah, it's impossible to micro out villagers there. Oh god. That game had to be so sick. What the actual... What? Like triple Jaguar rush. Now killing the boar. Oh no, a tower. Oh, and they're trapped. Titanic.
This is what I get for.
Two villages clicked on it. It was 99%.
I should have stayed at the
So DauT didn't respond for the interview.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, you wonderful man.
Oh, I was just too late. I'm so bad at this. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's try to get Viper for an interview. Yeah, sorry guys that I didn't catch your donations or subscriptions. But nonetheless, just thank you for supporting and showing us. Last hour hype. So I told Viper now he didn't want to do the interview because obviously he just lost a big final and it feels so weird. $10 from Adrian and $20 from Lofis. Thanks a lot, guys. Love you, Lofis. And Adrian, I have a good friend called Adrian who might be watching and might be donating. If it's you, thank you so much. And if it's not you, thank you so much anyways. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the show, guys. I will just, if they don't get an interview done, I will just try to find another game because we still have 1 hour to go. Maybe we'll play one King of the Hippo at the end. Shine is here.